What's up, boys and girls? It is Ruthless here, and today I'm bringing you guys a video on 3D sounds and how to attach the sound to a vehicle or an object. I'm going to be showing you strictly the vehicle side of things, but it is the exact same when it comes to an object. The vehicle, however, just has more things you can do with it, so that's why I'm going to be showing you that side of the mission today. So let's go in and get started. Go in the scenario, make sure your mission's saved. We're going to jump right into the scenario folder. It's a little bit different than past tutorials, but it's going to make it a lot easier to follow along later. So just make a folder, call it sounds, and then make sure your view or your file name extensions are on and your view portion of the folder. So then that way, when you make the Description.ext, it'll automatically convert into an extension file, so that way you don't have to do it, manually and go in and save in all files and do all that BS. It's just, it's a lot easier when you do it this way. So we're gonna go ahead and drag in our sound that we're gonna be using. I'm gonna let you guys listen to it, so then that way, for like a second. Like this is just what it is. It's a non-copyright music, so then that way I don't, you know the gist. So I'm gonna come into Description.ext now. We're gonna make it a lot simpler. I'm not gonna make you guys type all of it this time. I'll leave this down in the description for you guys to copy and paste over. If you have any questions about this or comments and concerns to why it's not working, just leave it in the comments and I'll try my best to help you. You can also join my Discord and message me, and I may be able to help you out. So what's going on here is, right here, and the 3D sound is what it's called. So this is what my sound is called. You want to make sure that all three of these is whatever your sound is called. Your sound can't have any underscores in it. It can't have any of that. It has to be the right file type, which I'm pretty sure is a wave or a .ogg. Like, those two work for sure, from what I know. So if it doesn't, I can try and help you, but if not, then just play around with different sounds, different file types. It might be the length of it. You might have to go and find a different sound of that type. Like, I don't know. It's just, you have to play with it. It's Arma. Not all of it works. So just make sure everything is the same for 3D sound. You're gonna have to play with this value here. You can have it as 500, 300, 200, whatever you want it as. You're gonna have to play with this value. Because this is what's going to be coming out of the car. I'm going to leave mine at 300. It seems to work just fine. And this is the pitch. Everything else in here, you just leave how it is. So we're going to go ahead and save this, and we're going to head back in the game. So just make sure that your sound is here, everything is titled correctly, and you'll be fine. I'm also going to leave everything for this part in the description as well, but I'm going to type it out for you. Just because I'm nice. So I'm going to throw down my deck crewman. This is going to be the player that's going to listen to the sound that's going to come up to him. So I'm just going to throw him here. I'm going to grab my vehicle. It's going to just be a random vehicle. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be any vehicle in the game, tank, helicopter, whatever you want. We're going to right click on it. Make sure you right click on the vehicle itself, not the person. Go to attributes. And in the variable name, I'm going to just put C1. That stands for car 1. You can put whatever you want. It's easier to keep it short and simple. So in here, I'm going to go ahead and put C1 addAction. So we're going to be making an addAction. This is what's going to turn the music on for the vehicle. So this is why I'm just putting turn music on for it. So, it's pretty straightforward to why this is here. So turn music on, then we're going to go ahead and come down here. We're going to put C1 say 3D. Then we're going to throw in a bracket. We're going to put 3D sound. So this is what's going to be... This right here, 3D sound, is what's going to be the name of your sound file. So make sure that that's correct. Then this measurement here, the 50, this 50 right here is going to be how far away in meters from the vehicle that you can hear the sound, and this is going to be the pitch of the sound. So just go ahead and put a semicolon, and we'll come down, we'll finish it off. I did not mean to hit that. We'll come down to here. And we'll put this and end it with another semicolon. And this is going to be the final product of this. And we're actually going to take this here and we're going to copy and paste it. You guys don't have to. If you just want it to be on the vehicle as an addAction and you can turn it on whenever you want, you can go about that route. However, we want to make sure that we have this part copied for the part that we're about to do here. So we'll set this up. We're going to go ahead and hit Control. And we're going to just... Actually, is it Shift? I think it might be Shift. Yeah, we're gonna Shift and we're gonna right click all the way to here. So that way, the vehicle will come and it'll stop right here. I'm gonna go in and put it to hold. In here, on the Allen activation, so this right here, as soon as it hits this waypoint, it's gonna start the sound. So as soon as the vehicle hits the waypoint, it'll start the sound. And it will play it, and I will be able to hear it as it's pulling up to here. So that's how you do it off of a waypoint. If you want the vehicle to hit a waypoint, that's how you do it. If you come into a trigger, and say that I make this trigger 5x5, and I leave it right here, I will run into this later. We're just going to put on activation blue 4, and we're going to throw this here. So this is the same thing. We're going to throw that in there. So that's that for all of this. So we got the waypoint, we got the trigger, and the sound for the vehicle is at 50 meters. So then that way we can hear it in game. It's literally this simple. This is how simple this is. So this is 3 different parts. You do not have to have a trigger for this. You do not have to have this waypoint set. And you could just honestly have a vehicle with nobody in it, but the vehicle just has this set up on it, and you have your sound file in the mission, and any person can play it and drive around, and the sound can be playing whenever you want. So we're going to save our mission. We're going to play the scenario out. We'll go ahead and select our guy. We'll come in, and as soon as we spawn in, the vehicle will hit the second waypoint. And we'll hear the sound as it's driving up to us. So it's just like the window's open, you know, you can hear it. If I run far away, it gets a little, you know, distorted, but it's fine because the farther I go, if I'm 50 meters away, I can barely hear it. And if I run back, you can hear it. And also, I'm pretty sure when I ran over there, I activated the trigger, so that's why it's playing it again. It's only a 20-second sound file. So it's a very short tutorial, and it's very simple. It's the same shit with an, you know, an object. So if an object is on the ground here, if I put it on the ground, I can just scroll wheel on it and turn like radio on, and it'll start playing a song. And you can't go too crazy with the sounds in Arma. There's a whole different way to set those up to where you can have like an actual radio. However, this is just how this is set up. So that's all I got for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave it down below. And if you want to join my Discord, if you're urgently needing help, you can join and ask in the chats that I got set up in there, and just I'll come and help you out when I see it. And other than that, go ahead and check out my other tutorials if you guys have help or need help. If you have any suggestions for tutorials and would like to know how to do things, just leave them in the comments and I'll see if I can do it and make it as easy as possible for you guys to, you know, complete in your missions. That's my goal, is to make tutorials as easy and as simple as they can be. And I'm appreciating the support on the tutorials. It makes me want to do these more. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Thank you. Peace out.